All right, you guys, welcome into another energy check-in. Today is Saturday, April 19th. We're at the planetary hour of the sun, and the moon is currently still, I believe, in Capricorn. All right, we're currently at 12 degrees and 19 minutes of Capricorn is what it looks like. It's 10:01 on the clock, so I'm seeing like a reflection here. All right, 10:01. So let's look at the 13th degree of the moon in Capricorn. Rise and shine, you guys. Who's this? Sun Seals and Lou, what's going on? A fire worshiper. Capricorn from the 11th to the 15th degree speaks about devotion. All right, this specific Sabian symbol is in connection to mysticism. Beyond all concerns of fame and fortune, the mystic seeks to know the ultimate secrets of life, resonating with enduring values. It is a little known secret, hidden in plain sight by its own unlikeliness, that life is nothing more than a mirror, each of us experiencing it quite differently in our own unique way. Despite this world of delusion being entirely convincing to most people, the student of esoteric knowledge comes to see through the veil of illusions and discovers the greater truth. It takes more than a gentle heart and a clear mind to break through the veil. It also takes a passionate will. All right, so this is in connection to magic. It says connection to the source is the creative power of the universe. Okay. So we are currently at 29 degrees and 45 minutes of the sun in Aries. We're going to be ingressing into Taurus today, and it's happening here at 3:56 p.m. All right, 3:56 p.m. We'll be looking at the planetary hour of Jupiter. Okay. Jupiter's planetary hour. I feel nervous as fuck, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why. I feel super nervous. All right, so Taurus at the first degree, a clear mountain stream, speaks about authentic self-expression, pure innocent spontaneity as a way of life. So how can you be spontaneously authentic? Welcome in, Divine Hazel. All right, you said it's raining here. Yeah, it's kind of cloudy where I am as well. I actually wanted to head out on a walk, but I'm not sure if I'm heading out today. I'm gonna try. I want to go do the bridge today. I want to go walk the bridge. I'm gonna probably hurry up and get this reading done and head out. It's 10:04 on the clock now. I'm seeing 10th house, 4th house there. All right. So here we have Taurus at the first degree, where we were speaking about Aries at the first degree yesterday with Neptune's energy. And the only reason I bring this up is because Aries at the first degree speaks about the recognition of potential. Taurus at the first degree is speaking about how you can spontaneously be authentic. And it says, moving out of the realm of potentiality into the world of form, we soon become an admixture of very many impressions that impact upon us. Yet the very first condition is that of our purity, we are what we are in essence, and in innocence, nothing more than the distillation seed of what has gone before us. All right, so it looks like we're going to be tapping into some sort of resourcefulness here. With freedom is for those who depend on the power of their resourcefulness. All right, so what type of resources do you have in your energy overall? Authentic self-expression is going to be part of that. Okay. One second. So I didn't pull any runes. I said runes. Wow, I do miss my runes. I haven't had runes in a minute. I didn't pull any oracles this morning. I'm just using the tarot to see what we pick up on. If I need any, I'll go and grab them. But good morning, Brenda. I should go out for a walk too. It's very windy here. Is it? Feels pretty humid here. It's gonna be hot as hell today. I think it's probably like 80 something degrees over here today. but it's muggy. It's not like breezy or anything. So maybe I should go walk the bridge. I'll get a little sweat out and get some breeze up there too. Yeah. All right, let's see what's going on in the energy. And I just saw the Queen of Cups. I'm sorry, the King of Cups. And the Devil with the Tower. Wow. Interesting. So, in today's transits, I don't think there's much really going on. Tomorrow is the big day, okay? So today all we have is the sun stepping into Taurus, but we do have Mars at a trine over to Neptune. I believe I looked this transit up last night. It's not happening until late this evening, probably around like 6 p.m. All right, because Mars is now in Leo, Neptune's still in Aries. Those two transits are happening at the first degree as well, with the sun at the first degree. So there's a lot of new beginnings here, okay? The moon is at a sesquiquadrant to Uranus and Taurus. We have quintiles over to Venus, to Saturn, to the North Node, as well as to Neptune and Aries. And then we have a quincunx tonight with Jupiter in Gemini. Okay, welcome in. All right, so tomorrow, once again, is the big day with the sun being in Taurus. It's Easter day. The moon will be ingressing into Aquarius tomorrow at 7:22 p.m. It is Sun's day, right? Sunday. And then we have a lot of sextiles happening tomorrow. So we've got Venus at a sextile to Uranus. Mercury is going to sextile to Pluto. We have the moon in Capricorn sextiling over to Venus, to Saturn, to the North Node. Once it ingresses into Aquarius, it will sextile over to Neptune and Aries. We have the opposition tomorrow as well, with Mars as well as the moon in Aquarius. We have a trine over to the moon in Capricorn to Uranus and Taurus tomorrow, but we also have squares, okay? So the sun will square over to Mars, with the sun being in Taurus, squaring over to Mars at the first degree of Leo, fixed energies. All right, the Capricorn moon is going to square over to Chiron, which is at about 23 degrees or something like that. And then we're looking at the square over to the sun as well with the moon in Aquarius. So it's a big deal tomorrow. Lots of squares, lots of sextiles, lots of trines. The energy looks amazing. All right, so you're going to be challenged a little bit. There's going to be some auspiciousness in there. Positivity, luck, harmony. All right, I'm seeing beauty, communication, transformation, changes, healing. All right, North Node energy, destiny, Saturn, discipline, structure. I mean, I'm seeing it all tomorrow. It's a big deal. All right, what am I doing for Easter? I'm not doing anything, you guys. My family is like, it's completely blown up. I'm not doing anything. I'll be here with you guys, working. Well, not working, but this is, my family on here. Yep. All right, you guys, let's get into it. What's going on? All right, so justice is here. So justice is being served is what it looks like. Justice is being served. The star cards here, I'm seeing heavy air energy in majors. All right, so Libra and Aquarius. 10 of Pentacles down at the bottom of the deck. Family, stability, long-term finances, structure around the home environment could be of significance as well. All right, it looks like this is possibly what you're waiting on. I don't know if somebody's traveling in, all right, because it kind of feels like all the family coming together, that type of thing. Or if this is someone's hope, dream, desire, I don't know. All right, there's a very healing energy in where things are coming back into balance as well. Six of Wands is here. So you're going to have some sort of victory in this energy. All right, what is it? The Five of Pentacles. So we spoke about this. Like, this is the first deacon in where we are right now. So things could just feel hard right now. You could kind of feel left out in the cold. You can kind of feel lonely. But you have the key to be able to open up that door to the other side. All right, so the Five of Pentacles, it just could definitely feel like a lack mentality. But you can easily get out of that situation. All right, if you've been making progress and you've been in the spotlight, then there is a period where things are going to slow down. All right, but the goal here is to remain in the 10 of Pentacles, not in the 5. So now I see why the star is in the challenge. It's like you hope, you dream, you wish for new things to come in and a very healing energy to remain balanced. And that's fine. All right, let's see. All right, so the Hangman's here, Pisces energy. The Knight of Pentacles. It just kind of feels like something slows down as the lead, allows you to gain perspective about the situation. All right, look at things in a different way for whatever reason. The Moon is here. All right, and the Death card. Interesting. Lots of majors. Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, as well as Scorpio. All right. Something's being delayed for a reason, and you're not like facing the reality of it. You might just be kind of sitting with your emotions with this, and it's truly over, like the Death card. All right, I'm seeing the Page of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune and the Hierophant. This is going to change the dynamic overall and where you're moving forward. All right, the Hierophant wants you obviously to learn a lesson and continue moving forward with that lesson. Okay, so whether you're driven by passion, whatever it is that you've been making progress with, if you've had some sort of victory, it's kind of like, now that you've had that victory, what's the next thing? Five of Pentacles. You need to set yourself a new goal so you feel accomplished. Ten of Pentacles and where you're heading here. Seven of Swords is coming out with the Moon in Aquarius, and the Seven of Pentacles. Where are you investing and strategizing or moving forward? The Emperor. It could be father figure, masculine energy overall within self. This could be a boss. This could be you starting up your own business. Whatever it is, it's causing you to really like gain perspective about many different areas and what's going on. All right. Let's see. Let's clarify the Death card, because it's kind of like ruling over this entire reading. The transformation overall. The Ace of Swords and the Magician. It's time for you to see things clearly and to start manifesting new. All right, that's the Tower. We've seen the Tower come out earlier with the Devil, right? So releasing the attachments, allowing what no longer serves to kind of like fall down so everything can be rebuilt. Right behind the Tower, I see pages. So lots of pages here today. All right, new beginnings, new interests. You might have been allowing yourself to stay isolated in solitude so that you can seek what it is that you want to go after. All right, do some soul search in there. Let's see. Show me balance here with Libra and the Justice. Okay, so it's kind of giving heavy Venus energy there. It's coming out with the Hierophant. All right, so the more that you strive to remain positive and learn lessons here and remain in balance, you're good to go. All right, heavy Taurus, heavy Venus energy here. Well, yeah. All right, the Empress, the Hierophant, as well as Justice. Heavy Venus energy there. And I mean, Venus is still in Pisces. It is exalted there. So you kind of have like those sensitive feelings that you need if you are looking to birth, all right, a new idea or do something that you're passionate about here. All right. I feel like it's in the perfect placement. There's a heavy Pisces energy down this way. How you're remaining grounded, why things are delayed, slowly but surely getting ahead. Show me the Five of Pentacles in the near future. So the Five of Pentacles typically is the first 10 days of Taurus season. So here we're stepping in on the 19th. It'll be until the 29th. All right. And the 29th, we will be past the new moon in Taurus, which on that day, on the 29th, we would ingress into the moon in Gemini by 2:35 a.m. Okay. So the first 10 days are going to be a little rough. That's what I feel. But for whatever reason, you're ending this specific cycle of Aries season, because this is Sun in Aries energy, with a bang. Like you've had a win. Okay? You've had some sort of victory here. You're in the spotlight. People know who you are. You're, you know, you're doing what you have to do there. Show me the Five of Pentacles in the near future. The Page of Cups. Why the Page of Cups? The Queen of Cups. Okay, why the Queen of Cups? Feels like heavily connected to your emotional state. The Tower happens there. Seven of Wands. This is the Mars and Leo transit. So right now you're going to be on the defense and protecting your emotional state. It more so is going to be in whatever the Tower is for you. okay? It's going to require a lot of strength. So I just heard like the big boom. I just heard like boom, like it's something that's going to emotionally drain you. It's probably financially draining you. It's almost feels like a physical drain because you can't even get off the damn floor. All right. Your heart is calling for something. And if you don't handle the situation, it kind of feels like tower happens. Divine intervention will come in and make it happen anyway. Okay. Okay. Yeah, strength wants to be seen. Stay strong. All right, tame your energy. Try not to be frustrated so much because I'm seeing heavy fixed signs out here. I got Leo. I got the Tower here, the Death card, all Scorpio energy. We've got Aquarius out here with the Star, the Empress, and the Hierophant. All fixed energies are out here. This is a fixed moon cycle we're getting ready to step into. All right, so things are meant to be stabilized as we start manifesting new. It won't happen, heavy Venus energy, all right, up until the end of the month. New moon in Taurus, Venus steps out of Pisces and heads into the sign of Aries. You're going to feel a very lustful type of energy start picking up. For whatever you're doing here, whether it's a person, right? Venus wants love, okay? Venus wants to act with a sense of urgency towards beauty, towards artistry, towards creation, towards, you know, things that are of value. So whatever that is for you, it's going to start picking up. Don't allow yourself to sit here because finances are not right. You know what I mean? That's a financial card. It's Five of Pentacles. It's like you have shit. You feel left out in the cold. Nobody loves you. You know, you want to soak in and stay in solitude behind that door. You don't have to. Step outside, get some air. You know what I mean? Go hit by the sun or some shit. That's what it's given. All right, let's see. Show me, what are you manifesting here with this Ace of Swords and the Magician? That'd be Gemini, Virgo there as well. I don't think I called those out. Mercury is now in Aries as well. I believe it's moving towards like the 3rd, 4th degree. All right, so you're manifesting something in connection to gaining clarity about the past. 6 of Cups, Page of Wands. All right, 10 of Wands and Temperance. I see heavy Sagittarius energy here. Okay, someone from the past, could be a Sagittarius, is meant to like release the burdens, help you have like a fresh start, bring some sort of balance back in where you can focus on your healing. Okay, 7 of Swords and the King of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. You're going to be walking away from an earth sign that was more so deceptive towards you. Okay, yeah, this is possibly why you're looking into sitting with your feelings, because you thought that this was going to be something that you could hold on to. It was a brand new beginning, but I feel that brand new beginning may have been blocked, all right, by whether there was a lack of resources involved, whether there was a lack of love, and there was also competition in there. Could have been just something that you were doing in the workplace or someone you thought you were working it out with in love, all right, because it's going from the 8 of Pentacles to the 10 of Cups. 4 of Cups, you weren't happy, you weren't satisfied, you were discontent, you chose to move on. Next, you know what I mean? Show me what you're holding back from right now and why things are delayed with this Hangman and the Knight of Pentacles. It has to do with work. There seems to be some sort of negative attachment surrounding your work. All right, if you're trying to master a skill, there's something that's holding on to you, that's remaining attached to your energy, whether that is, I mean, the devil can be anything. It could be obsession. It could be the desire for passion, like overly passionate, and unable to focus on what your goals are, right? So you could be like choosing to escape situations through drugs and alcohol. You could be choosing to overeat. You could be choosing to kind of like soak in this energy of needing someone else's attachment in order for you to feel desirable or needed. All right, that's like a repeated cycle with the 2 of Pentacles. All right, you kind of like been juggled here, and it could have been affecting your work and slowing you down. Okay, so the Moon and the Death card is kind of like what you don't see coming is a complete ending. So something in the energy transforms overall. And it's meant to bring stability back in, which is why I'm being drawn to all of the fixed signs that are here. Moon in Capricorn currently happening right now, the Devil. All right. So there may be some sort of like delay or restriction or, I don't know. I'm hearing like there's a sense of urgency that's needed. Why? Nothing feels like it's moving. It's like you have to patiently wait, like something's dragging out. Page of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. Like you invested wisely, but you're sitting here like, what's going on? Like, what's taking forever for my seed to be planted and for it to grow? You know what I mean? So it's kind of like you are rather focusing in on your happiness, which, I mean, if that's the energy, then go for it. All right. But when the energy shifts, which is going to happen today with the sun in Taurus, you'll feel the dynamic of that. Okay. Yeah, that's what I feel. See what I'm saying? Like the love compartment is trying to open up, and yet if you're being cold towards it, you're blocking that out as well. So when certain things aren't working and spirit opens other doors up, it's because you're supposed to be focusing in on other different areas in your life. This could be stressful for those that are independent right now, that are heavily focused on what your intuition is trying to tell you. Don't stress it. Just kind of go with the flow. That's what I want to say. Yeah, because you could be like sitting at a crossroads, not understanding what really the divine wants you to do. And that's possibly to start moving forward. All right, moving on from situations, resting and rejuvenating, and ending specific cycles that don't serve. All right, and it's back to that King of Cups that I saw earlier. So it could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. All right, there could have been passion there. I'm seeing the Nine of Wands. You had to hold your boundaries up with this person. All right, looks like you started collaborating with someone else, whether that person was in love or not. There was some sort of competition, conflict there, and the need for stability, security, firm foundations within a home environment. That's possibly what you're grieving over right now. All right, trapped in fear. Don't be that way. Three of Cups, you got support here. All right, messages are being sent out. King of Wands is coming in, an Aries, Leo, and or a Sag, for you to have a brand new beginning and be happy again. Could be a soulmate. All right, don't freak out. Everything's going to happen the way that it is meant to. It's happening slowly, though. Okay? It's happening slowly. Let's see. Yeah, keep getting like brand new beginning with fire energy. Welcome in, you guys. I'm reading Tarot Destroyer's message. It's like, ooh, boy. Interesting. All right, you guys. I haven't been drawn to a specific deck yet, so I'm just going to continue on. I honestly haven't. Tiff, welcome in. Brenda, welcome in. Divine Hazel, Chosen Divine, you guys are all here. Welcome in. Rise and shine. All right. Spirit said there was something about October of 2024. I looked up and I looked at the time as 10:24. I thought of October 2024. What was it about? I don't know. Cut my throat chakra there, so we won't speak about it. Whatever. The only thing I know that happened there was I believe a solar eclipse in the sign of Libra on the 2nd of October of 2024. I know I'm right. I ain't gonna look into it, but I'm just saying. Page of Wands, Page of Swords. I'm seeing fire and air in opposition with new beginnings. All right, maybe there's like messages that are coming through here. Six of Swords. Somebody's getting ready to travel. They're not going far though. The Hangman. Maybe when the moon heads into Pisces. Interesting. There's this energy, all right, where the star, because it came out earlier as a challenge. The hopes, the dreams, and desires. Whether this Aquarius an energy or not. And I bring Aquarius' energy up because It's almost helping complete the cycle that we're dealing with here, okay? The last quarter moon is happening tomorrow, all right, with the last quarter moon in Aquarius. Something about a repeated cycle is done. It has to be. And it's in connection to whatever you had invested in, what may have been delaying your seeds that were planted. All right, that itself is in connection to who you're dealing with at this time, which is this King of Wands. What is going on with this King of Wands? The Nine of Cups. This person desires you. Seven of Cups, but they keep it hidden. My gosh, what is going on my nose? I'm not even kidding. Welcome in, Sin. Interesting. It could be an Aries. Maybe this person desired you from the very beginning of Aries season. Two of Wands. Has been trying to like plan to travel or for you to travel with them. So weird. The Moon. They keep this hidden. Because of a King of Cups. What about this King of Cups? Looks like you're not speaking to a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces masculine energy. That's definitely a Scorpio. That's the person you ended it with, Death card. Something else is going to start accelerating quickly. You have other options here with the Seven of Cups. Four of Wands. It involves in like situations with family, home, stability, environments, all right, marriage, commitment, that type of thing. Four of Pentacles. It has to be with a firm foundation. Ten of Swords. There's some sort of betrayal that took place here. So I guess you're about to receive a message about other options that you have in connection to like a home or a community of people. Something like that. Show me what else I need to see. The Knight of Cups here. This might be someone you're dating. All right, Ten of Swords. There's still, for whatever reason, is still coming through with some sort of betrayal, the lack of resources, and feeling burdens, lots of anxiety and fear around this, and having to like keep your boundaries and keep fighting. Wow. So let me run this back. All right. For whatever reason, the opposition of air and fire is here with new beginnings. All right. The minute that you move forward, there was a delay here. Okay, and the reason you had invested, there was a cycle closing out, and I see it coming with tomorrow's energy, the Moon in Aquarius, last quarter moon. There was a repeated cycle that needs to be done so that you can gain control about where you set your resources down, meaning where you've planted your seeds and been patiently waiting for something to grow. It's in connection to a fire sign. That person can be an Aries specifically, or has been trying to come in since the first decan of Aries season. Okay, what I'm seeing here is that this person desires you or you desire them, but you keep that hidden. The information that's being provided to you is that you do have other options in connection to community, home, family, stability, commitment, and or marriage with a Knight of Cups. This could be someone younger or someone you choose to date. The King of Cups is coming out, but this is the person that you no longer deal with. Four of Swords, you don't speak to them. That has transformed. Whatever the betrayal was, however you were left out in the cold, whatever burdens you're carrying, there's a lot of anxiety there. A lot of it. Okay? And it's kind of like you've been trying to keep your boundaries up from whatever makes you feel this way. It's nothing but conflict. Five of Wands. You're trying to move away from that energy. Page of Pentacles. Knight of Wands and the Sun. You're going towards what makes you happy, what makes you feel balanced, what makes you feel free and independent. You don't want any stress. You want to feel loved. You want to turn your energy around so that you can reciprocate that love to someone else rather than keeping yourself so cold and isolated. Rather, you would remain devoted to somebody here, very structured and disciplined in your own energy, feeling more so valuable so that you can head towards, even if moving slowly, getting past this entrapment and being able to manifest the Emperor and Two of Cups into your life. Whether this is a business you're starting, whether this is the masculine energy that you want, feeling that you are being provided for and have a sense of security around, okay? This is a soulmate connection. If this is a business, then you're doing something in connection to your intellect that's going to build you a lot of wealth, okay? You're not staying stuck here, is what it feels like. Even if you're being in this energy of opposition with air and fire, and if it's fresh, you don't give a fuck. You're going for it. You're on your way. Six of Swords. You're going to find an original way to get there. You're going to find a way to move on and detach. Notice how the boat is being held by all of these damn crows here. Okay? It's almost like they don't want to release you. Or this could just be you holding that in. Let me see what that is. Because this is your goal, is to move on. Is that you or someone else? You need to get the fuck on. That's all I'm saying. The Chariot is like, bye, bitch. Okay. It's crazy. Why is this message taking so long? I've been waiting on this letter to come for so long now. And then also get some message and not what's always a loss with us. I don't know. Let's see what's going on. Who's this person that you desire? They desire you. This King of Wands. Tell me about this person. I keep seeing this, what the hell you call those? Carpenter bees? I keep seeing those by my window. Somebody could be a carpenter. He looks like a carpenter. All right. So we were asking about this King of Wands. Eight of Cups. I don't know. Something about the transit of Saturn and Pisces could be of significance. All right. This person could be emotionally withdrawn at this time. Choosing to leave home. This person could be searching for happiness themselves. All right. The Fool card. Somebody needs to take a leap of faith here in the person that they have passion for. There's another King of Pentacles here as well that could be attracted to this feminine energy, the Queen of Wands. There's a lot of love there, and that's actually reciprocated. Then we have a King of Swords here that wants someone to remain focused on community, all right, and spiritual ascension. Five of Cups. You don't want to miss out on that opportunity here, all right, because whatever's happening in the workplace is kind of like it needs your help, is what I feel. Five of Cups, Seven of Swords. You need to strategize how to like help build up the collective that are dealing with energies. How do you call that? That are like grieving. All right. This is what you do for work. That's how you build some sort of like stability for yourself. Four of Pentacles, so that you are able to hold on. I'm feeling like to your career, your job, whatever that is. It may be getting boring at one point. I don't know. Okay. There's a lot of masculine. I feel like there's energies that are lined up. Okay, the minute you stop dealing with one person, the King of Cups, you have this King of Wands that has interest. If that King of Wands chooses to emotionally withdraw and chooses to go on a different path, then guess what? This King of Pentacles is lined up and finds this person attractive. Could be you, Queen of Wands. I don't know. Vice versa. Take it as it resonates. There's love there. It's being reciprocated. And then you got this King of Swords saying, wait a minute, I need you to stay focused on work. See what I'm saying? It's crazy. Tarsum said be vegan. You see these things? I like that kind of right there. When it be like, it's like I don't like vegan food. Ace of Pentacle. Okay. So new opportunities are coming in. I feel like just listen to your intuition. Everything will align as it should with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. That's what I see. Everything will align as it should. So for me, this is heavy masculine in this reading, taking over. All right, with the person that has options, it looks like you may have been dating or have interest or is trying to keep control of a situation. Crazy. Thanks, Tiff. All right, let's see what's going on. I want to get into, let me go grab my Oracle of the Radiant Sun. Aquarius down at the bottom of the deck again. Heavy purples today. I keep seeing it. Even I was drawn to this deck. I always put it in this purple pouch here. Purple is the crown chakra. Okay. So whatever your crown is attached to today, go for it. All right. Let's see. I didn't even make tea this morning, which is very surprising. Normally, I always make tea. So my favorite color is purple. Yes, ma'am. I woke up this morning and all of my neighbors are outside. It's early. They're blasting music. Yesterday they were like barbecuing food, or was that the day before? I don't know. But they be getting it on and popping around here. And I just be in the room like, doo, doo, doo. Like, I stay to myself all the time. I'm real quiet. I don't like to interact too much. I just like to mind my business because I don't be wanting to be up in nobody drama. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like drama. You said, are they Mexican? I don't know what they are. So watch out. She be sharing her favorite deck. I see inheritance and acquisition. Ooh, second house, eighth house, money. Whether it's yours or somebody else's, it's coming. I thought you could tell from the music. Oh, I see. Honestly, I couldn't hear exactly what was playing. I just know I heard like a lot of bass in the. It might have been like rap music. So whatever. Thank you, Sin. I'm just getting a good shuffle, you guys, because I used these cards yesterday too. Amber White. I would love an energy reading. We're here, sweetie. We are here. That's more so what I do, energy readings, because you guys know I'm consistently going by transits on this channel. All right. Stay hydrated today, you guys. It's going to be very humid. Very humid. Brenda said, I'm using my trigger finger. Sun and Sag. What's going on with the Sagittarius energy? Who is this? She pulled out the water gun on him. All right, I see Venus in Aquarius. That's the Five of Swords detachment. All right, romance. What? So if I go into this deck and be clear about what this is, the Sun in Sagittarius wants you to be, you know, to explore, to be adventurous, to feel free, to be optimistic, for you to go, you know, travel to distant places. And right now, with Venus in Aquarius, if you are in connection to someone romantically in love, the detachment card means that you and your person are living separate lives, even if you are together, okay? The Venus in Taurus energy just means that you're going after romance, and Cupid's arrow is like striking you up with the perfect person. Just saying. All right, so you got Venus coming out there with Aquarius and Taurus, both fixed energies. Here we have Mercury in Scorpio. There's news of death, or like, you know what I mean? Haggles over some sort of contract or something like that. All right, eighth house is other people's resources. I'm feeling heavy fixed energy here again. Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. So this is like somebody forcing whether a document into your face, all right, whether they want a divorce, and coming off a bit extreme. Look at the picture, okay? Because it's in connection to someone's resources, okay? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, I see. They could be lusting after someone else in love. So let's just say that the way that you reap resources, okay, because eighth house is resources, is from your partner. And they're like, fuck that. They're to the extreme of saying, I want to leave you. Here, sign this contract. Let's be over and done with it. News of death. Mercury. News, Scorpio, death. You see what I'm saying? Venus energy again out here in Aries. Venus steps into Aries on the 30th of the month with the moon in Gemini. All right. There's going to be, with the moon in Gemini, a sextile over to Mercury in Aries. So that could be, you know, something that takes place with whatever this is in connection to who the Sun in Sag is. If you're looking to explore new things and be adventurous and get out there, and if it has a lot to do with dating, I see Venus energy here. Venus in Sagittarius is a very flirtatious type of energy. You want to explore different options in romance, okay? That's kind of what it's feeling like. Interesting. But you have to kind of detach from the person that you were with. So it may come off to feel like it's imperative right now. I need you to sign this contract. I'm being a bit extreme. It's because I'm lusting after someone else. Look at this. The Venus in Pisces energy. This person, you may have been submissive to this person, keeping yourself held back without moving forward because you love this person. I don't know. I'm seeing 11th house, 12th house, 1st house, 2nd house. Okay. Back when Venus was in Aquarius, that was probably like in fucking February or something. You were detached, okay? Or it felt that way. As we stepped into Venus in Aries, it kind of felt like you were lusting after somebody. You could have been submissive to this person, but you started lusting after somebody else. Venus went retrograde back into Pisces. You chose to be submissive, possibly to the person you were lusting after. And now, if that energy changes and you're now submissive to that person, Venus enters Aries again on the 30th. You're going to lust after somebody new. You kind of get the energy, how it's like flip-flopping. So you might be actually lusting after the person you left in the fucking first place. Just saying, might be a Sagittarius. I don't know. Or the person you were supposed to end up with. But then when Venus heads into Taurus, which is probably going to be during like May or June, okay, that's when you actually find romance. It's crazy. I love this. I want you and you and you and you. Yeah. All right. So for whatever reason, you're part of an organization here. All right. You're a prominent member of an organization. And maybe this is something that's not acceptable. So if somebody came off with the extreme, like, fucking sign this paperwork, I'm over it, it's done with you, I don't think that person was serious. Okay? I don't think that person was that serious. Yeah, it might have been that they were influenced by other people that they were having sex with. I don't know, that they came into partnership with. Notice how the snake here has the Mercury sign in, and Mercury is a fucking trickster. So this could have been a trickster in love. That's Adam and Eve, obviously, on that picture. But somebody was influenced, okay, in love. So Moon in Capricorn, I'm feeling like if it doesn't feel pretty much practical, where you get up to next to this motherfucker every day, or this if you don't get up next to this person every day and you live a practical life and it's very mundane and it's very routine and it doesn't feel like you're married to this person, then you're probably wanting to explore something in love. I see heavy Venus here and heavy Mercury. So if the love is off, if the creativity is off, is the self-expression off, the communication, if it is off, you're going to find out that it's over. You see what I'm saying? You could be dealing with someone that's much older as well. I'm seeing 10th house energy here. Normally, it's a very mature energy. Who the fuck is this? The Sun in Leo came out. So somebody has a lot of great fortune. I'm seeing Saturn and Pisces, current transit at the bottom of the deck. Did you experience loss with somebody? Because that's what Saturn and Pisces brings in. It could be emotional loss. It's the 8 of Cups in tarot. It'll tell you, listen, you need to emotionally withdraw from this person because you're losing either way. This isn't your person. You thought this was your person. You detached from the wrong person that you were living separate lives from. You were still with that person. You were submissive. Maybe you didn't want to be there. Maybe you wanted to move on. You lust after somebody else. This motherfucker found out about it and said, bitch, I want a divorce. Something like that. By the time May and or June comes, all right, it probably extends itself out all the way up to Sun in Leo, all right, where fortune and happiness, 5th house energy. It's like love affairs, children, all right? Did you get fucking pregnant? You got, blessed with fortune, a baby? I don't know. Something like that, okay? Crazy. Just remain versatile with the changes that are coming through because a lot of people are going to be experiencing this type of stuff, all right? This is nuts. Some of you are in love with what you do for work. It's coming through that way too, because I see heavy 10th house. You have been influenced by your organization to live a practical life so that you can step into fortune. So if this is you being detached from love, it's because you're romantically going after a transformation in your life, okay, with Mercury and Scorpio energy. It's like the death and the rebirth, and how it's communicated. It's through you lusting after giving in for a quiet life and focusing in on what your organization influences you to do. Living the practical, mundane life so that you can gain fortune. Something like that. You have Venus in the 10th house. My Venus is in Capricorn too. I'm supposed to have like a Mac Daddy sugar baby that takes care of me or something. Okay. Like, who doesn't want to love this pretty face? That's crazy. Yeah, I have a Venus in Capricorn. I mean, I have 6 planets in Capricorn. My Mars is in Capricorn. My Mercury is in Capricorn. My Venus is in Capricorn. All right. I believe my Saturn's in Capricorn as well. My Uranus placement is in Capricorn. And my Neptune. Crazy. I'm heavy Capricorn. So that's why every time I see Capricorn energy, I'm like, I'm supposed to be a leader. I gotta be fucking watching over people and being talking and teaching, and I hate this. Like, I hate it. Look at this. The Sun in Aquarius is like, but your purpose is to be idealistic, Jazz. This is so funny. I have a heavy Capricorn in my chart, yes. All right, so we've got the moon in Cancer, the moon in Libra with the Venus in Capricorn placements. All right, so your friends are your companions then. That's crazy. See how Spirit come through? And it just stopped for a second. And look at all this cardinal energy. The moon in Cancer, the moon in Libra with the Venus in Capricorn placement. Y'all see it? You have like a very conventional type of connection with someone that could be of a great age difference, that you find this person to be your friend and or your companion. Doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be with them. Emotionally, the moon, this is your companion. Okay? Saturn and Sag, 10 of Wands. I feel like this person goes hard for you too. Does things to fulfillment. All right, so whether you are traveling, all right, Saturn just says that you give in for a quiet life. You put in a lot of hard and patient work, and you are very calculated. Like, you travel the world and you gain information and you bring it back and you discover shit. And like, whether you're physically traveling or not, it's just the energy. Okay. Saturn and Aquarius. It's crazy. Aquarius to Sagittarius, this energy is a sextile, and heavy Saturn energy here. So say you match your person and you're both like Saturn ruled. You know what I mean? Like, very disciplined. You kind of bring structure to each other's lives. You could be okay with living a practical life, something like that. So imagine bringing fulfillment in with eccentricity, someone that's original, someone that's unique, someone that is like very expansive in their mindset overall with Aquarius's energy. It works well. Air and fire. You know what I mean? That's funny, because I'm even seeing Jupiter here with a sextile from Capricorn to Pisces energy. All right, so if someone comes off to be a bit controlling, all right, it's because they're seduced by that, or you're seduced by that. All right, but it's because of the understanding that you have within each other's energy. That's so, it's cute. It's cute. I feel like, I don't know, it feels like you are in love with someone that's of a great age difference. That's what it feels like. To be honest, that's what it feels like. Jupiter rules over the sign of Pisces. It's like the co-ruler. So there's a heavy seduction energy there that is expansive. All right. It's meant to grow. The energy of, it's like I feel like Pisces is a feminine energy. It requires sensitivity, devotion, spirituality, right? Love is there as well. Okay. So moving forward, if you're expansive with your vision, then it could be a bit impulsive. Okay. And how things are moving forward. This could be a dramatic choice that you choose to move forward with. All right. With Mars in Libra, it's typically at its detriment. Mercury in the sign of Leo, you have something like to say. Mercury is communication. 5th house is like, let's put it out there in the public. Let's just make it known. I want everything to be seen. All right. And it could be Saturn. I'm seeing Saturn, Pisces, Saturn, and Taurus. Another sextile energy. Really, another sextile energy where it's like you are, I don't know if this is seeming like someone is scheming to take your resources so that you experience loss. Something just fell over there. I don't know why. Looks like my book fell on top of my deodorant. No, my perfume. Ooh, hold on, because I read that Sabian symbol the other day. It was speaking about a broken bottle of perfume. It was Scorpio's moon. What was it? 2nd degree. I remember this. Hold on a second. That just reminded me of the Sabian symbol. A broken bottle and spilled perfume. I can't make this shit up. 1st to the 5th house of Scorpio's energy speaks about nostalgia. It says the pools of the past is underlined by poignant emotions of what has passed away and is therefore no longer alive except as a memory. So if somebody tried to take from you, whether it was your values, your sense of, you know, self-esteem, your confidence or whatever, Saturn is a very like, it's a heavy pull. It's like Capricorn. All right. It's a sense of authority and the energy over what's yours. So you could have experienced loss. All right. But it's a sextile with these two energies, right? Taurus and Pisces. So whatever you lost is you're going to gain it back. All right. Taurus is resources, finances. I'm seeing third house, sixth house here, which are both ruled by Mercury. But it's coming in as flattery and discrimination. Maybe you were flattering someone that you were involved with in the workplace. All right. With Venus being here. Listen. Yeah. It's like you kind of took a risk there. Saturn and Aries, where you're trying to build a business here. Mars and Leo current transit. It looks like you're going to be having to move in the energy of like, I'm the bomb.com. I'm in my ego and my pride and that type of energy. You see the card? Just saying. It's because of what you've discovered. That's why. You know you've been highly concentrated here. You're ready like to dominate the damn scene. All right. I love these cards. They kind of give you the energy like straightforward. All right, so that's what I'm feeling here. I feel like you have had some sort of connection with someone of a great age difference. There could have been a lot of seduction there. This person could have just been seen at first as your friend, your companion. All right. You kind of fulfilled each other's dreams. All right. By the connection that you have. I'm feeling it could be fire and air. Okay. Again, if you're detached from your person and you chose to go after romance and then you changed your mind and you started lusting after somebody else and wanted to be submissive to that person, the energy retrograded back and now it's heading back in to the Venus and Aries energy. So you could be lusting after someone new again. All right. But your organization influences you to remain in living a practical life here so that you can focus on your fortune. Not for you to give up on what your vision is. It's for you to stay impulsively connected to where you've been gaining. All right. And remaining structured in your life. You have a control of something around here, all right? Whether that your choice is to put on a dramatic performance and draw your attention of people in. You've been putting a lot of hard work in. Why are things being taken from you? Look into that, all right? Maybe you're flattering those that are in the workplace, but they don't fuck with you like that because it's obviously third house, sixth house. You've communicated to these people. You're being of service to them, but it's only given in love. It's not being reciprocated back in resources. You're being discriminated, actually, because they're looking at you like, oh, well, you're fucking with the boss, the person that's in a great age difference. That's your boss. You know what I mean? I don't know how else to explain it. My right eye is itching. Cancer energy. Take it as it resonates. Who has Cancer in the sixth? Workplace. Aquarius. Take it as it resonates. Virgo, chosen. Welcome in, sweetie. All right, let's get into the tarot. I don't know. Let's see. You got heavy ass Venus out here. I ain't gonna hold you. You got Venus in the. I already said it. The 11th, the 12th, the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd is over here, and the 6th house. Damn. Okay. So half the fucking zodiac is out here with Venus energy. Oh, my bad. And Capricorn. So 7 houses out here with Venus energy. Heavy Saturn as well. Okay. So we got Saturn in the 9th, the 11th, the 2nd, and the 12th. As well as in the 1st. Venus and Saturn energy. So that's like a Venus in Capricorn again. Or a Venus in Aquarius. However you want to look at it. Alright, let's see. The full card. Uranus's energy is here. Aquarius. Could be Aries. However you look at that. Take a leap of faith. There's that 10 of Wands. Alright, so there's a heavy burden you're carrying here. I feel like you need to head out. Wherever you're doing, you need to head out. That's the Saturn and Sag energy. Something has already been fulfilled. Okay? Like, you don't need to keep going with the same thing. You need to do something else. 10 of Cups. Go after what's going to make you happy. Ace of Swords. You need to gain clarity about some sort of truth here, too. Alright. That 10 of Cups is Mars and Pisces energy. 9 of Pentacles. Are you independent or no? Because it's coming out at your current placement right now as you being 9 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands. You would be if you had your own home. 4 of Wands is what it's giving me. If you felt like you were part of a community, you would feel free. Maybe that's what's coming in. Some sort of information about a home. All right. The World card and the 4 of Pentacles. You need a firm foundation. Something's about to be over with. All right. Cycle's closing out. Let's see. Three of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. You're going to have people flying in to collaborate with you here. It's because they know that you're going to be in separation. You might feel like you're at a crossroads, but let that shit happen. This is the moon in Libra energy. This is the full moon we just had. Here's the moon in Libra. It's telling you new companions are coming in. See how you're like shaking hands with someone? All right. So you're going to be meeting new partners. Don't be afraid. Take that fucking blindfold off immediately. Heavy Libra energy there. So as we saw it come out earlier, it came out 4th house, 7th house, 10th house. Whoever you have this very conventional type of relationship with, whether this is someone that you work for in the workplace that you kind of like are at a distance from, but you're kind of like hand in hand with this person. It could be like a secretary job or some shit. I don't fucking know. But this person is seen as like emotionally connected to you as your friend and or your companion. All right. Because you're going to be separating from something and you choose to move forward independently. All right, a new home, stability, or something needs to happen in the near future so that whatever you needed to gain clarity about allows you to step into that energy of feeling free. All right, because you have people that are coming in quickly to like collaborate with you. Knight of Swords is a very fast moving energy. Interesting. Yeah. Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands. I'm trying to tell you. There's messages that are about to start coming in, and they're coming in quickly about people wanting to collaborate with you. Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands is like, let's go. There's something to celebrate on the other side of this. Why are you holding back? You're letting your ego get in the way. That was that Mars in Leo energy. Where is it? The Seven of Wands. Here it is. You're like, I think I can do this on my own because I've discovered this shit on my own. See what I'm saying? Yeah, I knew what I was saying. That Mars and Leo energy was the Seven of Wands that came out. We're looking at Mercury and Sagittarius. That's the Eight of Wands. So you're holding back from moving forward. Why would that be? Because you're in the energy of your ego because you discovered something. They want to collaborate with you because of what you know is the energy. See what I'm saying? This is the energy. That's exactly this. And it's crazy because it's right behind it. This is the energy. Look. Like you blocking your own blessings or some shit. You're like, I put in all the work. I discovered all this. I did this. I carried all this burden. I did. Bitch, stop blocking your blessings. Page of Swords. You got people spying in on you or something or watching you for whatever reason. Why are they watching? This could just be you very like quick-witted. Picking up on shit immediately. No, your guides are watching over you. I guarantee you're being aligned with what you need. You're being aligned with what you need so that you can come into balance with something. The Five of Wands and the Devil. Are you fighting off some sort of toxic energy in your environment? Because the angels are right there defeating the fucking demon. Tower. That's what was needed to take place. Is it a fucking fire sign that's trying to come in and express love exactly the way it came through in the other deck? Someone that is that desires you. All right, but for whatever reason, there's a blockage here. All right, that's interesting. Yeah, you're blocking your own happiness off here. The Seven of Cups, the Sun, and the King of Cups to the Empress. The Seven of Pentacles, Six of Wands. You already had a victory with whatever you had invested in with this King of Cups already. This could have been you being this person's wife or something. I don't know. The Empress is there. It could have been a creative type of energy that you were using to bring something to the spotlight with the sun. Something that may have been like an illusion or was hidden or was something that was in connection to lies. All right. It's kind of like you close that chapter out now. Things are turning in your favor because of who you're in connection to now, whether that was just a choice, all right, and how the fortune is changing for you. Your destiny is calling for you to go towards the Hierophant and the King of Swords. The Hierophant, this is like you being a teacher. The Queen of Swords is someone that's very intelligent. You're meant to go teach. That's what this is. Back to the King of Cups. And the High Priestess. You're supposed to be teaching. That's part of like what's coming up for you in the near future. You could just be waiting for your ships to come in. It's like, all right, I'm here to pick you up. Let's go. You know what I mean? Look at the boat. You've already carried the burden. That's what I'm saying. Spirit wants you to go on down a new journey here. It's the energy. Show me about all this love energy. What's going on with the love life? Thank you. You're discontent. You're bored as fuck. All right. You want... Oh, it's because of what you're doing for work. And you're experiencing loss. Are you experiencing loss of money? Fuck yeah, you are. Because it came out over here. Saturn and Pisces with Saturn and Taurus. It's a large financial commitment, but you ain't gaining shit from it. That's why you're bored. Damn. Yeah, somebody lied to you. They're trying to win at all costs. Five of Swords. Detachment. Is it the person that you're living separate lives from that's taking your money or something? They're holding it. They're holding your resources. That's the illusion of it all. Venus and Scorpio. Somebody has got some sort of secret that needs to be exposed here. Or you know about it. You've been already told this. Yeah, you've been told this. Your guides told you. You have the wisdom already. You know what's going on surrounding your energy. What was brought to the light was that something needed to be negotiated here. The Page of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Somebody thinks that they can come in and fuck you and give you love when they want to or something. See what I'm saying? This person comes off to be like, oh, well, we're going to remain detached. You live over there. I live over here. We're still going to be romantically involved. But by the way, I need you to be submissive to me. If you're not submissive to me and you start lusting after somebody, I'm going to come in an extremism and tell you that there's news of this ending. I need you to sign this contract. We're over with. See what I'm saying? Jara's back talking shit. Magician. This person's a player. Player type. I'm fucking starving, bitches. That's all I know. I'm hungry. I need to go find a way to get some food. I'm going to eat a salad later. Are we allowed to eat meat today? I know my mom said I couldn't eat meat yesterday. Tell me what let me just give y'all this story, right? Because my stupid ass, I promise you. I went to go make a tuna patties last night, like tuna cakes. Like, you know how you do crab cakes? I had like 2 or 3 cans of tuna. I'm like, oh, I can eat tuna fish. It's fine. I go make... I go make the tuna patties, right? And for whatever reason, I looked up the... how you make it on Google, and somebody said to put breadcrumbs in it. I fucked it up. It got so burnt. It was nasty as hell. I threw that shit in the trash last night. I didn't even eat last night. I ate a freaking bowl of fruit. That's what I had last night. I was pissed. Fucked my food up. I said I've been eating what I want when I want. Salmon crotch is what we call it. Oh. I'm trying a mono fruit fast starting today. What is that? Like, what would you put in it? You said I'm wrestling an 11-pan ham. Yes, meat is allowed. All right, cool, because I'm making steak today then. I want steak with mashed potatoes and corn. That's what I have. My mom made sure she called me yesterday. You better not eat meat today. It's Good Friday. I'm like, all right. Like, I knew that, but I wasn't really paying attention to that until she told me. I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. So, yeah, I had 2 of them because I fried some of them and then I put them in the air fryer and it came out even worse. And I was like, I just threw it away. It was bad. It was so bad. So, you're only eating fruit. You chose apples. Okay. Damn, I wish I had apples. I got peanut butter here. I'll fuck that shit up. Are we supposed to be fasting right now, you guys? I love my gut. I'm sorry. I really do. I feel like it fits with my body. So if I didn't have my gut, my butt is too big. I'll be looking like bam. Like, I don't want to look like flat and bam. I want to have like a little plump and then a little plump. You know? If you know what I mean. Your 10-year-old asked for what? A steak from Applebee's. Oh, they bougie. No, I like Applebee's. What is it? Spinach and artichoke dip. And I make that shit at home too. If I had the money to buy it, I'd make that shit too. It was told to me I should, but I eat my food. I'm doing it for my, what is it? Psoriasis skin condition. Okay, that makes sense. You said more cushion for the, but I'm cracking up. That's funny as hell. All right. What else do we need to know for the collective today with this energy check-in? What is it that we need to know? Who's doing what? I want to get nosy. Yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all. Okay. He said, my body is so sensitive to everything. God made me this way. I'm embracing it. I know that's right. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit. All right, let's see. Six of Wands. Somebody very popular here. Okay. The World card. Online. Queen of Pentacles. Very valuable. Justice. Able to see both sides of situations. The Lovers. Damn. Okay, Jazz. I see you pulling that ish. The Lovers is like, I don't know, very balanced in your love life. You're very valuable. You could be in the spotlight for whatever. You're publicly known. All right. The World card though, online, or is this like something about to end out for you? What's the overall in the near future? Seven of Pentacles. The Fool card. Yeah, the World to the Fool. There's children involved here. Nothing, something's not adding up. It's so weird. Because it's coming through with the child and the mother figure in regret about the King of Cups and the child with another mother figure. Wish fulfillment. Somebody is wanting to get married here. It's the King of Cups. Maybe something was put out there in the news, like in the spotlight for everybody to see it here with the World card. It's kind of giving this energy of like something about to be wrapped up because, I don't know, for whatever reason, there's somebody that's very valuable here. I don't know if there was marriage in the past and now somebody chose to just move into a different type of connection, twin flame connection, and is investing there in the near future. But the new beginning overall, it starts with the child being with the mother figure, that person being in regret because the father figure moves on with the child and another woman. That's what's desirable for that person. Weird. Okay. The Death card, the Page of Swords, the Strength card, the Four of Wands, and the Seven of Swords to the Queen of Swords. Somebody chose to end it with somebody because they knew that they were holding back from family or from marriage just so that they could be deceptive towards this Queen of Swords. Because they wanted to connect with somebody else, a soulmate. Whatever ended with the person that was spying in was actually holding back for a reason. It's because they wanted to move on, possibly in a different home environment with someone else. That's their soulmate. See what I'm saying? So now I kind of feel why Justice in the past said it's okay for you to open yourself up to love up here with Justice to the Lovers. Seven of Pentacles. Allow yourself to invest in that. Okay. Karma and Tarot. Uh-oh. Karma's here. Two of Cups again. Knight of Cups. Ten of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Somebody was involved with a third party here in love. There was a betrayal. It affected the family, it looks like. There was a lot of self-entrapment there. And now there's a lot of ego in the energy as well. They need to hold back and defend oneself so that they can heal from this situation. and be able to move on. This person is about to join like a spiritual community as well. Who the fuck is that? The King of Pentacles here, the Nine of Wands. Somebody is like having their boundaries up secretly. They're indecisive, whether they really fuck with you or not. Sun and the Moon. That King of Pentacles, I wouldn't trust them. I don't know. They're a little shady. I feel like they'll walk away, like, very quickly. I see 11:11 on the clock, you guys. Make a wish. Thank you, Brenda. Wow. You see how I be catching that? I wasn't even fucking looking at the clock. I just looked up and was like, oh, it's 11:11, so make a wish. I said that last night. I needed that wish. Oh, yeah, for real. All right, somebody stood up late last night. Now that you say that. Couldn't sleep. Were they having sex? I'm just saying. Be honest. Okay? Or at least try to manifest that shit. I don't know. If you are single, be careful. Okay? Your emotions could be involved quickly. You need to go things a little slower. Yeah. Somebody's not going to want to let go of you. And that shit is an illusion anyway, so just calm down. All right. Wow. There's nothing but pentacles coming out here. Back to back to back to back. That's crazy. 9 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles is here. Ace of Pentacles with the 10 of Pentacles. In between that, Judgment. This has a lot to do with like someone's stability, security, foundation, money, work, career, home, family. I don't fucking know. Okay? This is a big deal. All right. I don't know. There's something here about having the opportunity to collaborate with somebody that has a lot of pentacles. This could be part of your family. I don't know. The Hermit is here. You'll be shown the way. You keep rejecting offers too. Why do you do that? King of Wands, Ace of Swords. You haven't spoken to the right person just yet. That person's afraid or has too much going on in the workplace for you to even like get in contact with that person. You would have to travel to that person. 6 of Swords. Do you have a way to get there? No. 5 of Pentacles. You don't have shit. We spoke about this. Aquarius. All right. Ace of Cups. Somebody is like wanting the star card energy. The person that is famous. The person that's in the spotlight. The one that is healing. All right. Or this could be you, Aquarius. I don't know. But it's coming through like the guides are trying to align you with something. But you keep rejecting someone's offer. You're not speaking to somebody. You rather carry the burden of a situation. All right. Somebody's calling you in for work or something, or to work it out. Okay. And you chose to move on, or you have to travel to this person in order to get there. It's all in connection to love. I don't know. I'm going to go try pop on my kid that won't talk to me. Tried to yesterday at her work, but she told I work today, so yep, my daughter couldn't see me today. Okay. Message. The geese said, what? Somebody's traveling today to go see their children. Cindy. Cindy made me laugh. Oh, shit. Temperance, just be patient, okay? Just be patient. Wheel of Fortune, it's coming. All right. Ace of Cups, Tower. It's going to be unexpected. Something's being restricted for whatever reason here. All right, but your intuition is telling you exactly what you're waiting for. The messages are trying to come through. 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands. Go sit the fuck down, whoever the fuck this is or this energy. Nobody got time for that bullshit. Nobody wants to fight and be in competition and be attached. All right, yeah. Something about being reciprocated from the Emperor from the past. All right, you're supposed to be receiving some sort of gift or something. There's a celebration after you separate. The reciprocation comes from the Emperor from the past. Whoever the fuck. All right. It's the P word again. Who's the P word? I don't know. I just heard Paul. What the fuck? I heard Paul when I said P word. Ouch. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Said March did not play. I'm moving forwards. Brenda, patience. I don't think we got time for patience anymore, Brenda. It's time to, like, get the shit pushing. Straight up. Okay. I don't know who that resonated with, but that was crazy. I need to stretch my legs, you guys. Paul is my first husband who passed away, and he hangs around me. I feel him all the time. Sin. Didn't you say you loved him dearly? Mm-hmm. There's a bird at my window going crazy right now. I see 7-7 on my clock. All right, you guys. I was about to say I'm going to end this reading. King of Swords popped out and the Four of Wands. There will be a decision that takes place about a home, commitment, marriage, something about that. Magician energy here. I hear like a heavy Gemini as well. King of Swords, the Magician, Gemini, Virgo. And Venus and Aries could be of significance. This is Four of Wands energy. 11-11, we spoke about it. Did you make your wish? Good, because you needed to. All right, you guys, I love you. I'll catch you on the next one. We'll tap in a little bit later on today for the transits, and we'll do a community chat. All right, catch you on the next one. Bye.